All right, we're gonna work on a draft here. I'm just kind of looking around, see what Strixhaven is up to. We have a new mastery pass, right? Yes, we do. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take care of that. I've been waiting, saving up gems. Plus 10 levels. See, I don't know if I don't know if the 10 levels means that much to me. Yeah, just not. I mean, I'm gonna get. I always finish, so it doesn't. I don't think it. I don't think it really adds that much value, because I always finish the mastery pass, which is why I don't mind going ahead and purchasing it up front. If you're not sure if you're gonna finish it or not, then most people recommend that you don't purchase it until later to find out. But hello, how's it going? So yeah, typically people would recommend purchasing the Mastery Pass at the end of the season if you make it, because then you get the value. But I always make it to the end. So we took care of that. Oh, gosh, I guess we just need to jump right in here. So usually I get into the season and I like to save up to the 3,400 that it takes to get the pass, and then only use gems after that. But I mean, it's the beginning of the it's a new set. Like, we got to draft it, right? So the downside is I haven't read any articles on this draft. I mean, because it's so fresh. There's not anything really out there. Nobody's drafted it yet. So I have no idea what to expect. And I did have a good call time draft recently, a 5-win. Not as good as a 6 or a 7, but still good. And I also had some really bad call time drafts, but I had some good ones. I actually had several good ones. So I'm hoping some of that luck will kind of spill over. But yeah, I don't know what to expect. I think just knowing my style, I'm probably going to lean towards Silver Quill. I think that's going to fit me the best. There's a part of me that likes Lorehold, but I always feel like it feels too weak, and maybe that's also a style thing. Prismari looks really good, but again, that's not my style. So I don't know. Hey, Buzz, what's going on? All right. Oh, Witherbloom, I think, is also going to be good. Let's say destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less for each. I like that. I mean, board wipes and draft are a little hard to come by, so I'm definitely taking that. Let's see. This is the real hard part too, is you're limited on time when you're drafting, and I did not study the set especially well. Okay, that's not bad. Bear Druid. Oh, I'm leaning that way. Let's see, Menace. I like that too. Okay, I'm going to go with Menace. Okay, I wasn't sure coming into this. First look at the format before I started drafting. Oh yeah, so I'm the guinea pig. You're turning in to see how bad I do. I don't blame you though. I really don't. Let's see. I don't think I like that one. I think I like that. I think I'm really sold on Witherbloom already. What is this? Let's see, Death Touch when this creature dies. Gosh, this is looking good. Oh, but there's land for Witherbloom if I'm going to go that route. I'm going to take that. I think I'm going to go this route. I really hate getting stuck on a color combination this early, but I think it may be the way to go. Ooh, you pay 3 rather than the spell's mana cost. Search library for 4 basic land cards. Reveal them. Put 1 of them on the battlefield tapped. Let's see. If 4 was played, put 2 of them on the battlefield tapped under your control, and the rest into your hand. Oh, okay. You got to put 1 under the opponent's control. So that's good mana ramp, but is it worth it here? Because we've got other things like that. That's interesting. I don't know if that's worth it. As long as it's your turn, has a life link. That could be a good early creature. I'm going to go there. Witherbloom looks... Oh, I hope so. That makes me feel good grabbing it. It fits my playstyle so good anyway. That and Silver Quill, but I almost forgot about it. And now I'm loving it already. Okay, lifelink. Gain life. Let's see, if you do, it gains fly. I like flying. It's so hard because I have seen all the previews, but until you're in it and you're playing it, I feel like, oh, I don't really know the cards. Like, I've seen the cards, but I don't really know the cards. And so I'm having to think fast. It's a little crazy. I'm really stoked, though. And I never, I never stream in the middle of the day. That's just how excited I was about this set. I'm like, well, I'll just call it my lunch break. I mean, I make my own hours, so I'm like, yeah. I've been good, Buzz. How have you been? Okay, that looks good, but Ooh, did that say what I think it said? Did that say target creature gains indestructible? I like that. Okay, I'm Witherbloom. Like, I really was trying not to like get stuck. I was really considering looking at other cards, especially in that last pack that just got passed to me. I was like, ooh, that what's the green blue? It looked good. And then I'm like, but everything over here looks good too. I'm here. This is where I'm at. On Apex, nice. Got to get those tests done. I was actually doing some grading just before I jumped on here. Waiting on others to pass the draft pack. Yeah, everybody else is taking as much time as they can, I'm sure. There's just so many cards to read. Like, I don't even feel like I'm familiar with everything I've drafted so far. But, yeah, I think it's going to be great. I almost grabbed that other dual land. May have to consider if I see it again. Just going ahead and grabbing the lands. All right. Everybody's really taking their time reading those cards, but they're going to run out of time. That's the only thing. Like, I want to... Ooh, did that say draw? Okay. But each player loses 2 life. That's interesting, but it's a draw spell. Oh, and there's that land again. Okay, which is more likely to come back to us, the land or the draw? I actually think that's the second time I've seen that land. I'm going to think maybe it'll come back, but that's probably a bad choice. Okay, that's in our colors. Let's stick to it. We're definitely not going to go 3 colors. I really got... oh, yeah, this is all new. All new. So I really got stuck in Kaldheim drafting Jund. Like, I drafted Jund. It seemed like every time I draft, I just leaned that way. Now, the last draft I did, I drafted Jund colors, but I narrowed it down to Rakdos when I actually built the deck. Okay, cost this spell. You may sacrifice 1 or more creatures when you do copy this spell for... Ooh, I like that. See, there's another land, but it's not the one I needed. So maybe I should have grabbed that. I bet I'm going to regret that. Let's take the bear. Professor of Zoomancy. Yeah, I'm not going to play that probably, but I'll take it. Ooh, looks like blue's getting left behind. Interesting. I almost took this earlier anyway. So there's a bunch of cards I don't think I'm going to use. Because I really want to stick to 2 colors. I've had trouble... I've had trouble chasing 3 colors before. And yeah, I'll chase 3 colors and then I get stuck. Yeah, this is what's called a draft. So, ooh, draw 2 cards. So you can pay that for Rixian. So interesting. It's not in the colors, and it doesn't have to be. Let's see, Menace. Draw a card and lose a life. Search your library. Whoa. That's a lesson too. I like that. But can I pass up the Tezzeret's Gambit? I think I have to pick that and just hope that, like, I'm not going to, I don't know if I'm even going to use it, but it's like, I'm just thinking ahead for Constructed, and it's just too cool. Agonizing Remorse, no. Oh, there's the past anyway. Okay, I'll take it. I do probably need to start thinking more about ramp, kind of looking at what we're looking at there. Chaos Warp. The owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals the top cards of the library. If it's a permanent card, they put it onto the battlefield. Wow, that's a cool card. There's a little bit of ramp there. What is this? Interesting. I might pick that up later. There's a flyer. Let's take the ramp first, and there's some cool stuff there. Oh man, the blue players are going to have such good stuff out of this go around. This round, wow. I like the indestructible. Oh, there was a land there that I didn't look at that maybe I should have. I think I'm definitely going to keep that in the deck. There's no need not to. I just pay the 2 life to cast it? Yeah, I'm down with that. Okay, whenever enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token. When this creature dies, you gain 1 life. Okay, it's good but not great, but still 4/3. 4/3 in draft's not bad. Okay, so two pest creatures. Ooh. Counter that ability. Ooh, that's gross. Whenever a creature you control with power or tough equal to its toughness attacks, it gains trample. Now that's interesting. I like trample. I think we're going to have to still consider more ramp. Sacrifice a creature or pay 3. Oh, but for a 5/4 that can come out for 2? Yeah. There are some interesting stuff there. Ooh, there's land. Trample and lifelink. I like that, but I think it might come back. I think land's the best play here. Yeah, I don't know how strong this is going to end up, but I think it's going to be fun. One way or the other. It's either going to be good and fun or just fun, but I think it's going to be fun. I can't imagine this not being a lot of fun. Okay, target creature gets +2, -2. That's interesting because that could be removal. Ooh, search for a land. Okay, I'll take that first because it could be removal. I like the land search. Go there. Yes, so it's a draft. So there's what I think eight players in a draft. Each player is going to open a pack each round, and you open a pack, you grab a card, and you pass the pack, and so it keeps going around until the pack is empty. And then there's 3 rounds, so you pass it around. Once those packs are empty, you open up another one, pass it around. And so at the end, you take all the cards that you drafted, you build a deck, and then you play against those 8 players. And so it's what we call a limited format, meaning you don't have access to any cards other than what you draft. And once that event is over, once those 8 players have played each other, then it's over. You can tear that deck up. You can keep it. Now, in Arena, the decks don't really get saved. But if you're doing this in person, then you could save your deck. You could, take it apart and build something else with it, whatever. But you keep your cards. Okay, so this is my pack for the next round. Let's see. Enters battlefield. Learn, equip creature ghost, and has life link. Well, it's not great, but it's good. I'll take it. I may have to keep my eye out for lessons. Lessons is a new mechanic for this set, so it's kind of different. Brainstorm. Wow, blue is really getting some good stuff. There's another one of those. And actually, I may end up taking it this time. I could play that. But I like this too. Let's go here. Lifelink and trample. Ooh, I like that though. Alright, let's go there. Okay. Ooh, adventurous impulse. Go up. See, you may reveal a creature or land card. I'm going to put it into your hand. Put the rest. I like that. Okay, we'll go there. Oh, there's some good cards. I've seen some good cards. Okay, there's more ramp. Okay. I think I'll take it. Let's see. That land becomes a green and blue fractal creature. That's still a land. Put a 1 counter on it for each land you had in the battlefield under your control this turn. Interesting. That's okay, but not great. That's pretty good, but it just doesn't fit what I'm doing. I'm not in Silver Quill. I think I'll go here. I could go there. I think I'll do that instead. Each player sacrifices a creature. If you sacrifice a permanent this way, you may return another permanent from the graveyard. Ooh, I like that. Let's see. Devouring Tendrils. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Sacrifice another creature, put a 1 counter on target creature. Let's go there. Put 2 1 counters on target creature, gains vigilance. Until the end of the turn, target creature gains death touch. I like that. And you gain 2 life. I need some more life gain, so we'll take that. Wow, I guess nobody's dropped in blue. Tuck that away. Don't think I'll really need that. I'll just put it away. Just put that away. There we go. Now we've finalized building this deck and see how it does. Okay, 48. We want to trim down. Okay, but if these are lessons, I should be able to get those from outside the game. Okay. Instant. I don't think I'm going to carry that. I don't think I'll need that very much. I've got reach there. Let's see. +2/+2 gains reach. Put a 1 counter on it. That's okay, but don't know if I'll need it. I can learn. And get lifelink, which I'll need in this deck. Lifelink is good. You may pay 2 life. It gains flying. Indestructible. Okay, it's a we're at 43, which isn't ideal, but I think we'll go with it. See what happens. Oh yeah, so there's a button that says add to deck. So if you wanted to keep this put together to see how it does as a constructed deck, or to just kind of work off of it, you could hit add to decks and it goes into your deck library. I never do that. Once I draft a deck, I'm done with it. I might use some inspiration from that deck to build something in constructed, but I just kind of make a mental note, or literally sometimes I'll write a note like, oh, I like the way that worked. I want to try it out. All right, we'll keep this. I don't know how often I'm going to pay for and tap a land to scry. So it's really, it's interesting, but more than likely I'll just be using this for the double land there. I do like this background. Going with the whole college theme there. Well, I'm getting a lot of static in my earbud. Is that coming? I wonder if that's coming through. Okay. Until then, turn. I don't really have anything I can do there. What is going on with that? Menace. Yeah, let's go there. Oh, that's really weird. I wonder if that's in the earbud. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't want that. Or that. So that was the only lesson I picked up. Okay, there might be a little bit of feedback because I'm running my sound through the computer for a second. I don't think I have my headphones in here. I'm wondering if maybe my other headphone, my earbud that I had in, was causing that feedback. I'm going to try something different here. Okay, I need to see if I can gain life. Guess I can there. Okay, let's get rid of that flyer. +1/+0 until the end of turn that creature dies. Create a 3/3 white spirit token. Yikes. Okay, let's go there. Okay, but at least that 3/2 spirit is not flying. And our opponent could double block there, but I'm going to kind of call their bluff and see if they do it. Okay, so I don't hear the feedback in my earbud anymore, so hopefully it's not coming through. On the stream. But it was sounding really rough in my other ear. Okay, Flying Death Touch. Yikes. Well, they got some good stuff. Okay. And I'm even kind of low on land. Alright, we could go Death Touch there, but we don't need that. I don't need to lose 2 life there. Okay, let's go here. There we go. Oh, I should have waited to block. Because dealing them 4 damage isn't, yeah. I was so worried about my earbuds. I didn't really pay attention to that. That's gonna hurt. Can I block enough? I think I can. Ooh, trample. That hurts. Okay, so if we block here, we'll gain a life from that, but 3 damage still gets through. We block here, and that dies. Okay, if that's going to die anyway, then it needs to block here. Okay. Alright, so we gain a life there. Not a huge deal, because we still have to figure this out. Oh, and there's another flyer, too. We got to get something on the board here. Oh, I don't want to sacrifice a creature now, although that would have been nice earlier when I had that little guy. Okay, I guess we could go here to give us 1 more blocker, right? That means we could block there, and we'd still have to take 4, it looks like. All right. Okay, so we're going to have to take 4 because we can block there, we can block there, depending on what that card is. That'll put us at 1, which means we survive, but I don't think we do anything else. I don't think we. This has been. I guess I expected more synergy, and I just don't know if we got it. Okay, so by not attacking with everything, we only went down to 2 instead of 1. Not a big difference. Good night. Okay, I don't think there's any way. If I go lifelink and attack, even if this dies, I could pick up 6 more life, which would put us at 8. If I blocked there, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's still... I'd have to have another blocker. And I don't think I can get it. I could gain 2 life there. I could go... Okay. Oh, but I don't have any... What have I got? I got black there. I don't have 2 black. Wow. That hurts. Okay. That has reach. Okay. Let's just see if maybe they make a bad choice in their attack. And maybe we can get out of this. Because we can gain 2 life there. If they swing with everything, we're just dead. But if they don't, we might find a way out of this. Okay, the next insert costs X less. Alright, that's fine. Okay, what if we go here and give that death touch? Okay. Oh. Okay, we stayed alive and didn't kill anything on their side. So now we can equip that attack, give us some life, but yeah, that's it. We're going to go out on our own terms. We're going to lose 2 life and draw 2 cards. There. Okay, so they went too wide, too fast for what we were trying to do. Interesting. Is there... Okay, there it is. Huh, I don't see the sound effects on that. Interesting. Okay, so we can draw a card. That's nice. That's... okay, we'll keep. Still trying to learn these cards. Okay, so that I need a creature for. Okay, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle. That land becomes a 0/0. Put 1 counter for each land that entered the battlefield this turn. So at this stage it'd be a 2/2. But it gives me a 2/2 creature right here. Okay. So now let's go here. Let's attack. Okay, they didn't block, so we don't need that. Oh, I couldn't have... I gotta get that swamp out. I couldn't have played that anyway. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, that is interesting. So I have to remember I can't attack and then cast that until I get that swamp out. Did that say double strike? What? Okay, I have to figure out how to get rid of that. Okay. So we'll have to go there. And there. And then I still think we need to leave that up to block. Yeah. Okay, we'll leave it up to block. And we can tap it when it's blocking to give it indestructible. Let's see. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Okay. Oh, that Magecraft is interesting. Oh, it's creatures you control even. Wow. Okay. Flying and vigilant, so I can't even block it anyway. Oh, wait, no, cancel. I have to declare blockers first. Okay, now... No, oh, no, I don't want that. Oh, the clicking. See, I swear it moved on me. Okay, so now it's indestructible. And we still took 5 damage. Wow. I feel like the decks we've played against so far are so much faster. Whereas I feel like I'm sitting here playing at such a slower speed than they are, as far as the way the decks are going here. Let's go 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're just doing things at a different pace than I can get things done. I don't think I anticipated that. Gee whiz. And flying. I do have some reach. I guess I should have planned on more reach. And even with some of the ramp type cards we have, I don't feel like I'm doing much ramp. Like, I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere with land either. I feel like I'm getting outmaneuvered with land and outpaced with the board. Like, everybody's going really wide. So maybe let's look at that. Let's see if there's a way I can get... I think I need more board presence. Do I have anything... I guess I really don't. I don't really have anything to make a huge difference there. What about if we cut? What can we cut maybe to help with that? I actually think I might cut... Let's see, at least one of those. And I'm going to cut one of those. That wasn't helpful. All right, let's give that a shot. We need more board presence. I think if we can get more board presence, we have a better chance. I mean, coming into this blind, pretty much. I mean, so early, nobody's drafting. I mean, everybody's drafting right now, but there's no real data yet. Oh yeah, this feels like another one of those. I'm not going to get anything on the board early. I'm going to risk it though, just in case. Kind of hoping maybe I pick something up. Because I do like, I feel like I have a decent land hand here. And I'd hate to mulligan and get bad land. Because at worst, I suppose I could draw a card on turn 2 to try to get something. Or I could go ahead and put this out and equip it later. Whoops. So let's do that. Let's go and get that on the battlefield. And then when we get something out there. Oh, it actually would go really well there. That's cool. Yeah, so if the blood researcher stays on the field, I mean, it's got to make it, then... Oh, don't tell me they're sitting on a counter spell. You got to be kidding me. I hate counter spells so much. I mean, that just about ruins our game plan. All right, what else can we do? Okay, we can go here. Let's do that too. Okay, so even with a double strike, if we can get this equipped, it's in a good place. I've got cards to sacrifice creatures, but I'm realizing I don't have much as far as payoff goes. Okay, draw a card, learn. Would they pick up 1 damage to any target or destroy? Or oh, they're going to destroy my artifact. Of course they are. Oh well. Alright, well they're going to have to spend resources to do it. While I try to figure out what else to do. Oh, but they chose not to do it yet. That's interesting. Okay, that's not really worth it. Well, let's go ahead and equip it. Let's get some use out of it before we lose it. Let's see, what does this do? Instant sorcery spell targets only. You may pay 2 if you do. Copy that spell. Okay. Oh. Okay, we knew that was coming. I don't really need a 1/1 land creature, but it gives me more land. Or I could wait on land. Maybe it will wait. Let's just go here and pass the turn. No attacks, pass the turn. Alright, so we did pick up a land here. Alright, let's go here. I feel like they're waiting for me to attack. I think I'm going to pay the 2 life. I want to see what we're up against here. Or will they just let it go through? Oh, come on. Make a decision. Don't rope. Divide by 0. Return target spell or permanent with mana value 1 or greater to its owner's hand. Interesting. Okay. Now, what are they going to learn? Okay, so they're going to try to put more creatures on the board. I think I can live with that. I think I was more worried about... I'm going to stick with that flyer. I think I was more worried about a counterspell or something. I think creatures on the board I can live with a little bit more. Alright, so we'll take some damage. We'll take 5. They also didn't play anything, which means they very well could be sitting on a counterspell here. Well, you know what though? They're also open. So let's swing. Let's swing in. Okay, they didn't do anything there. Interesting. Tap. Those creatures don't untap. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, another 3/2 spirit, not bad, not great. Luckily it doesn't have haste. Let's see, exile from your graveyard. Alright, that's not too big of a deal either, but it's still wide. Everybody's going wide. Everybody drafted creatures. Alright, I'm just gonna use this for card draw. I don't think I'm gonna sacrifice anything. I'm just going to get the 1 because I'll need that blocker since these 2 aren't going to untap. Okay, good. That's a good card to have, I think. Okay, good. Now I've got land and they're tapped out, so I don't have to worry about much. And you know what? This is probably a good time to go ahead and sacrifice that. Okay. So I still need a wait a turn before I can use Professor's Warning. But we've almost caught up on board. So this is not bad. Oh, what are they sitting on that they're willing to attack with everything? We've got to be sitting on something. Okay, well then I'm going to be a little cautious with my blocking then, I think. Actually, I don't like that. Let's be even more cautious. Let's go there and there. So those 2 could survive a +1. Oh, and it's going to be +2. And first strike? Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. Alright, land is good. We can go indestructible. I don't think we need to spend life here. 2, 3, 4 should leave us. Yes. Let's block. Oh, no attacks. Interesting. Okay. I don't want to play that yet. I really need life link. Some kind of life gain. The other option is to go here. See what happens. Okay. Okay, in turn. All right. So now we actually have the advantage on board. Okay, they exiled it for a 3/2, but we can still deal with that later. We've got a decent setup of blockers. Just gotta hope we draw well. Oh, okay, what is that doing? I hate that it's hiding the card. I want to see that card. Does that? No, it just moves it that way. I want to see that card. Oh, that's so frustrating. Yeah, I guess resolve. What did it do? Okay. Target creature into its owner's library second from the top. Yikes. Okay, his ability... What is... I don't get it. Is it unblockable? Oh, can't be blocked this turn. Gotcha. Okay. So... if they cast another spell, it's going to be unblockable again. I think the best thing to do is just wait. Wait and see. See what we can block. Target creature you control has base power 2. That's not great, but it's not bad for that double strike either. I'm very surprised how this card ended up being such a dead card. Very much a dead card. At the moment, these feel like dead cards, but they're not awful. Okay. Now, what's it going to cast? For each spell or ability your opponents control, counter it unless it's... Okay, they didn't actually counter anything. Other than abilities, I guess. And then let's make that one indestructible. Okay. Oh, now it's unblockable though, so I should have blocked there. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter if it's unblockable. I'm at 3. And I don't have any lifelink. I really expected more life gain, and I guess I just didn't draft it well enough. Okay, so some things I learned. I did not expect to have to search out the life gain as much. I did not expect certain cards to be dead, like that lose 2 life, draw 2 cards. But had I had more life gain, it wouldn't have been so dead. But without the life gain, it was useless. Let's see, what else did we learn? We learned that our opponents all went wide. So I don't know if that's going to continue as a trend. But if that's going to be the case, then that may have to be something to take into consideration. Even this felt like a dead card because I didn't have enough life gain, really. And I didn't go wide enough to have enough creatures to sacrifice to that, which I was a little surprised with too, because I figured we would get more of that because we had pest summoning. Oh, I should have taken that out. It was a lesson. Okay, there's another thing we learned. That would have made so much more sense to have out so I could grab it as a lesson. I don't think I saw that, and yet I still missed it. I wish I would have thought about that. I would have just taken this completely out of the deck. Whenever a creature you control. That actually wasn't bad. We just never got to use it. A 4/4 with reach would have been fine. That was fine. Never got to use the board wipe. That would have been great. With all those players going wide, that would have been really good. And there's the life gain I needed. So I guess we had some things. We just couldn't get to it. And I had more dead cards than I realized. This card is going to be a really good constructed card, I think. Because you're going to be able to drop more land in one turn. But we were not able to drop much here. So did not turn out as well here. Okay, that was interesting. Definitely learned some stuff. I mean, that's the risk you take when you draft so early, not knowing a set. But interesting. It's interesting because early in the set, these commons and uncommons are worth looking at. Fervent Mastery. You may pay 2 rather than the spell's mana cost. If the 2, or not 2, 4. If the 4 was paid, an opponent discards any number of cards and draws that many cards, and search your library for up to 3 cards, put them into your hand, shuffle, then discard 3 cards randomly. I feel like this has a drawback no matter what you do. I do not like this. I don't like this at all. Unless you're trying to get those cards into your graveyard for some reason. Then I suppose it makes sense. If you benefit from having those cards in your graveyard, so I guess a Phoenix deck would love this card. Okay, I'm with it. It's very limited though, because it can't just go anywhere. But a Phoenix type deck would love this. Okay, I can dig it. It's just not in a. I don't know if I have anything. Maybe Crackling Drake. Something like that would probably enjoy it too. Okay. I'm starting to see the benefit there. All right, well, we drafted. Laid a big goose egg. But we drafted. It was fun. I do like Witherbloom. I don't know if I'll draft it again. I think I really want to try drafting Silverquill. I do think I'm going to enjoy building Witherbloom for sure. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I guess I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you hanging out, and hopefully we'll get some viewers on Restream.